Well, Kendrick, this is starting to become rock bottom for the Wings. Lose in a screw job.
Oh my goodness! Come on, man.
To the other night to the Atlanta Dream, thanks to some shoddy refereeing.
Come on, man.
Some people say it was some shoddy refereeing going on tonight.
Trash, but hey, we moving on from that.
That's just you and Vosh. Got no one else to blame except for the refs. So I'll let y'all go ahead and have that. We got bigger fish to fry with the Dallas Wings. As they're in deep.
Last night, as a matter of fact,
they're in deeper doo doo more than the refs. They got a Coach Jose problem. And that means that he has Tom Thibodeau'd his team into the ground. That's a tired basketball team.
Chicago Cheetah, you guys still whining about the Dream have won 5 in a row and owe the Wings. Yeah, well.
But they don't.
Well.
They don't. Apparently,
yeah, they do. But it was some shoddy referee calling on the other night. It's all right.
Yeah, yes, sir. No, Chicago, don't listen. You listen. Keep listening to Walt, the Golden Toes of Walt. Except that,
I screwed Bret Hart. Bret Hart would definitely tell you I screwed him. I look at it from a different standpoint. I look at it from the standpoint of the referee did not screw Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels certainly did not screw Bret Hart. Nor did Vince McMahon screw Bret Hart. I truly believe that Bret Hart screwed Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's right. Listen, the refs did not screw the Dallas Wings. The Dallas Wings fans did not screw the Dallas Wings. The armchair quarterback media that the coach referred did not screw the Dallas Wings.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
The head coach screwed the Dallas Wings. I'm gonna tell you why. The Dallas Wings have been run into the ground by the head coach. And what you're seeing is 3 of the top 4 players on the team are tired. And there's no way out of it because the second half of the season is where you get your biggest push. This is where you start to go. And you see in Paige Beck, she's tired. I'm going to read something because I always have stats to back this stuff up. Paige Beckers is second in points, in minutes played per game. Jessica Shepard is tied for 3rd in minutes played per game. And AZ is tied for 12th. Now, not mentioned, remember, AZ rarely played the first month of the season for some reason. Walt can tell you all about that. She rarely played the first month of the season. She didn't even start the first 3 games of the season. Yet, she has zoomed up. She has zoomed up to 12th, and with another good week, she's going to be in the top 10 herself because Coach Jose does not know how to manage minutes on his basketball club, and it's coming back to bite him in his ass. The fact of the matter, the reason why you saw a lot of players playing tonight is because his top rotation is tired. Jessica Shepard played the whole game last game. AZ Floyd, remember we talked about she played a 43-minute game on the back end of playing a 38-minute game before the All-Star break. Paige been playing 38 to 37 minutes for the last month. This team is tired. 3 of the top 4 players are tired, and there's no way to get out of it because this is when you start playing, and when you're making the playoff push, this is when you start increasing minutes. So now you got a team with the top half of the rotation on dead legs, and now he's forced to play players who rarely played before. Now trying to find something, a worm out the bottom of a barrel, and it's not working out for him. So now this team has lost 3 of his last 4. Now have dropped from could have been possible 3rd before the All-Star break to 6th. They've lost the tiebreaker to the Atlanta Dream. So even if you tie them, they're going to win the tiebreaker. So have the better record. With a win tonight, Indiana's going to have a better record for it, and you're only half a game up over the team you just lost to, the Washington Mystics. who you still have another game up in Washington to play, I think, next week. So, and they just got through tearing you behind them because you're soft in the middle. This team, I'm going to say again, this team needs a rotational big to step up, or they're going to have to trade for one, or they're going to be a first round and out exit. Not just
I appreciate Sham trying to make a case to keep Enrique, but Enrique's got to go. She's the only person that's going to bring you back.
Yeah, because I mean, it's going to be bringing back something. Because me and you watch the games, and like I said, I appreciate myself. But I'm not saying anybody, but we watch the games on TV because we see the schematics of the basketball game and how it's going. You and me talk about this all the time. We talk about, boy, they just get killed this side. I mean, listen, I love the jump shooting, but if a team is getting 60% on twos, at the end of the day, Walt, you only gonna shoot for 35% from threes. Give me the 60% on twos to 35% on threes. The twos gonna win every game, and you saw that in Atlanta, and you saw that tonight. Washington didn't shoot the three ball well anyway, but what they did do, they punished the wings inside. They got all the offensive rebounds. That's how they clinched the game, because they got the offensive rebound back and then was able to get to the free throw line. That's how Atlanta only hit 1 3, but they was able to pound the wings in the paint for 58 points and got the win with shooting, just hitting 1 3 in the game. So you see what the problem is. You can't shoot yourself to a championship, and on the back end of that, 3 of your top 4 players are tired. They are dog tired. You seeing the jump shots. They're showing all the jump shots. You see those dead legs out there, and they got to keep playing because you heading to a playoff push. So there's no room for giving them rest now. You should have been doing that the early part of the season. Remember what we was talking about? Man, I mean, Jessica Shep, she played 38 minutes tonight. I mean, Paige played 37 minutes tonight, and Zaza's playing 3 minutes. Maddie didn't even play the last game. I mean, you can't have that. You can't mismanage a basketball team like that and think I'm gonna give you credit for anything. You just can't. I'm sorry.
Well, I already have the interviews ready to go here. I have Jose ready to go, and I have looks like Alana and Paige at the podium. You want to go? Let's go to them first and hear what they had to say about tonight's matchup.
Down the stretch, just what were some of your takeaways from today's game?
We got to box out better. I think we gave them too many second opportunities, and we have to be better on a string defensively, and help the post guys out as guards, and then keep them off the free throw line.
And then you had a big third quarter, and then I think Washington was pretty aggressive, blitzing to get the ball out of your hands. Just what did you see execution-wise in the second half?
Yeah, just being aggressive to start the third, and then them adjusting their coverages. So us as a team playing to the advantages that creates, and that getting my teammates open, and then playing 4-on-3, 3-on-2 that way.
And then Shakira Austin had 19 in the first half. Just what was she doing to get off to a strong start?
I think she was just being aggressive. She was challenging one-on-one defense, and she was efficient.
Paige, y'all coming off a couple of close, hard-fought losses. What do you think y'all need to do to get back on track for what's apparently going to be a very tough playoff run?
Yeah, just execute better down the stretch. We've had a lot go our way in clutch games, so that's the name of the game. That's what this league is about, winning, and you have to learn how to win the same way that you lose, and be able to handle that and learn from both. But execute better down the stretch, rebound better down the stretch. And yeah, I mean, this is a professional basketball league. Big-time players make big-time plays. And some nights it doesn't go your way, but we got to force it to go our way and also play better the first 35 minutes of a game so it doesn't come down to the last 5 every single game. But continue to stay together, stay composed, never get too high, never get too low, and stay connected that way.
Hey,
Rob Knox here at the 9 Basketball. Paige, can you just from, you just alluded to some of the things that, you all need to do better to finish games. What are some of the things that you all like that you've done the last 2 games that you can continue to build upon, and as you continue to play the games, that those things that you have to correct go with the things that y'all like, that y'all been doing that help you all?
Yeah, we've won a lot of close games, and we've executed really well down the stretch as well. So every night's not going to go your way, but to stay composed, to stay even keeled, to go into every huddle, every timeout, knowing that until the final buzzer sounds, we expect to win. So we all have that same mentality, and we all play that way. And I think just getting stops, I think that's what we need to focus on, and getting rebounds, because we're scoring. So, yeah.
Last question on Zoom, Christian. Go ahead.
Yes, my question is for Paige. It feels like the last couple of games, at least, the ball movement in the first half has been kind of stagnant. But it comes a lot in the third quarter because Noise one of the best third quarter scoring teams in the league. But you come into the fourth quarter, and like the last few minutes, it just kind of goes back to that. It's ahead of the state. What are you seeing out there, and how do you think the team kind of adjust that going into World Cup break?
Yeah, teams just play really aggressive in the last 3 minutes, blitzing, trapping, and being more aggressive that way, trying to get us out of our actions, playing to our personnel. And so to be aggressive, put in some new sets, and execute better, I think that is the key. Thank you.
All right, Kendrick, any pushback there? What Paige had to say?
No pushback, but I'm glad the last question was said. The stagnant offense goes to the whatever the hell Coach Jose's run at the end of games. If you notice at a minute 21, for some reason, Coach Jose calls the reset timeout. I guess he said I better use it early or I may forget about it again, like I've done it 2 or 3 other close games that I forgot about it. But he uses a reset timeout at a minute 23, a minute 21. And then the play that I guess he called ends up being a Enrique just dribbling around at the top of the key and just jacks up
Lisa
a 3.
say Alana 100% Rob Dallas.
Yeah. I mean, and jacks up a 3 to let me know. Yeah, the offensive sets. The reason why the Dallas Wings was winning all those games because Paige Beckers at that point in time was the best player in basketball. So she was bailing out whatever weak sets Coach Jose was running out there with her unbelievable play the last month of the season. Hell, she was the player of the month, player of the week a couple times. So I give, like I said, I give Coach Jose no credit. He had the best. At that point in time, he had the best player on the planet playing at her highest powers. So all he had to do was just shut up and not look and not screw up anything. To go to the inside part, what she was talking about, Shakira Austin, it's because the Wings are soft. They're soft. Listen, the reason why they're soft. Listen, I'm gonna say the reason why they're soft, and everybody knows it. I mean, our sister said it. Put it on the chat. Quote Shakira Austin in the halftime interview. They can't guard us inside, and we know that. You rarely see a player say that at the halftime. Say that with another half to play and tell you they can't guard us. And she went out and showed in the second half also because the Wings are soft. And teams like when you have enough, it goes back to the Minnesota game. When Minnesota was keying after the game, talking about how Natasha Howard talking about how soft the Wings were, how easy they was to play in the middle. The same thing with the Atlanta Dream. The league knows it. The league knows it that there's no pushback in there. You're not gonna get any tough play from Jay Shep or Walk or Alana. You're not gonna get any pushback from Maddie. There's nothing back there, so they can take advantage. And you're seeing what you're seeing. You're seeing post ups in the middle of the paint, people getting walled off, and Big just using and abusing the Dallas Wings. And you're gonna continue to see it unless they make a trade or they do something else schematically, defensively to stop it. But right now, what they have right now ain't gonna stop nothing, and it's gonna be a replay. Maybe not to that great success like Connecticut, but Connecticut going to try to pound the Wings inside. That's how you beat the Dallas Wings. You make it a rock fight in a phone booth. You don't try to go out there and try to outscore them. You try to be physical, punch them in the mouth, see how much they take. That's why you saw what happened with Enrique. People think the Dallas Wings are soft. Anytime you see Enrique get slammed and somebody look down at it and walk over the top of it, because the league has manufactured a picture that the Dallas Wings aren't a tough basketball team. And until you get, that's why I politic for Natasha Cloud. That's why I wanted Shakira Austin on this team ahead of Alana Smith, because I knew what the Dallas Wings needed. If you're going to make a playoffs push, you got to have some thugs in there. You got to have some dogs in there. And right now, the Wings, all they have is just barking puppies, loud puppies. They may spark a lot. Listen, I love Paige, but listen, Paige ain't going in a rock fight with nobody. And like I said, and neither, and you know, Asia's not going to say that, and neither is Enrique. So this is your team, and you're going to continue to see this every night until the Wings do something about it. We talked about that in that Minnesota game. Somebody needs to knock Olivia Miles on the ass. Well, that person was Maddie, and then Maddie reached up and then tapped on the back and said, "My bad for knocking you on your ass and talking trash to my team." That lets me all I need to know about the toughness of the Dallas Wings. That's why you see those.
Maddie's just not a goon, man. You want Maddie to be a goon? She's not a goon.
She's not a goon. They don't have none. That's why you see a walk get pushed to the ground and then put the "you too small" right in front of her face. Or Kiki knock it to the ground and walk right over and then kind of mean mugger and then walk off. That's why you see that. So I don't know. I don't know how you fix that except you upgrade the roster.
Well, we've got Jose at the podium. I'm pretty sure yeah, this ought to be real good. I know you want to see this. So
yeah.
Let's go to him.
What excuse he gonna make now? They gonna involve himself.
Well, let's see.
Paige had mentioned that getting stops, paint defense, rebounding, where areas maybe the team could improve from this game. Just what did you see in those areas from your perspective?
Well, that's what I talked about pregame, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and 13 offensive rebounds, especially down the stretch, right? Those hurt us. 31 to 13 free throws as well. So that's what, seemed concerns, and I'm sure they mentioned it, and we talked about their front line. And their front line gave us problems. Oh, okay.
And then from the opposite perspective, what did you like about what you saw from your team tonight? Because obviously, despite the discrepancy with the numbers you just mentioned, obviously the team battled.
We only had 6 turnovers. We didn't give them extra possessions on the offensive end. I thought they did a really good job coming out of timeouts and executing out of ATOs and also out of sideline, out of bounds offense as well, because they mixed up going man and going zone. But that's what this league's all about, right? Every possession matters. Every possession's important, and give it to them. They're playing really, really well. We gotta get back. We'll be off tomorrow. Have shoot around, watch film, and get ready for Connecticut Sunday, and just respond.
Paige had a strong third quarter, and then Washington seemed pretty intent on getting the ball out of her hands in the fourth quarter. Just how did you see, execution-wise, how the team maybe played out of those blitzers?
Yeah, I thought they started to blitz her, right? She did. She got to her spot in the third quarter, and we got some other guys with good shots. They just didn't go in the basket. But I thought it was good to see Alana Smith back on the floor and give us some good minutes. With 3 games and the point that we're in the season, that's why we played the amount of people we played tonight.
Yeah, just in terms of Washington's half-court defense, seems like they put a lot of length on the floor.
But that's what they do, Grant, right? I mean, that's who they are. That's not who we are, right? Do we have a lot of length? You know, I think we have a lot of length with a walk, but I think the physicality bothered a little bit, right? But with Onyenwere and Kiki and Shakira, and then when they bring in Betts, that's a ton of length. And Cody McMahon too. She's very aggressive and physical, so that's their identity. All right, guys. Thank you.
That man, sure does feel like he has an extra ground with Grant tonight. What Grant's just asking questions, man. Why you coming after Grant?
You know what? It's okay to be an asshole. When you're an elite coach, but you can't be an asshole and then you get your ass out coached over and over again, in back-to-back games. And we saw that in the first question. I don't know if that was Grant, and then Grant asked another question. Grant's over there trying to do his job, but an asshole gonna be an asshole, and that's what Coach Jose is. But let's get to what he's talking about. All right, the reason why Coach Jose had to play a lot of players today is because his team, his top rotation, his team was tired. It wasn't because they played through. No, they were tired. He had no choice. They had dead legs out there, so he had to play them. I'm gonna say it again. Coach Jose has mismanaged minutes on his team. Everybody's talked about the rotation or lack of rotations he's put out there early part of the season, and it's coming to bite him and his team in the ass. To the other part what he was talking about, it sounded like a bunch of excuse making. Well, they got Lauren and they got and they got Shakira and they got Kiki, and we just don't have. Well, find a way, Coach Jose. You're quick to say how you know everything. You've been coaching a lot of years. We're just armchair quarterbacks.
JDX says, I hate when he answers a question with a question.
With a question. I mean, that really, JD. That's a sign of weakness, and that's basically what that is, a sign of weakness. The fact of the matter is, he's an average coach coaching an elite player, and he's ran that elite player into the ground. You see his mistakes, in Virgo all over throughout the game. The fact of the matter is, to be a so-called a experienced elite coach, as we hear from other folks who know Coach Jose, yet he doesn't know how to coach against a zone, is mind-boggling to me. Teams, I'm putting it out there right now. It's a copycat league. Expect teams who don't even play zone to see that again. Expect Connecticut to show zone against the Dallas Wings, because the Dallas Wings, with that experienced coaching staff and experienced coach, they don't know how to coach against a 2-3 or 3-2 zone out there. You saw it 9-9, 3 games. The Atlanta Dream did a little bit of it last game. You saw the tonight what happened. We saw against New York. What all those games have in common? Those are 3 out of the last 4 losses they've had. So, like I said before, he's a limited coach, and you see why. I'm gonna say it. You see why he was a big fish in a small pond. He coached a lot of years at a mid-major college in Tampa. I didn't see a natty or even an NIT next to his name. Yet the fact of the matter is, he was. I'm gonna put it this way. I think the Dallas Wings, Kurt Miller, I think he really wanted Geno, but Geno wasn't going anywhere. But then Geno said, "Hey, this is I know this guy right here is one of my good friends," and Kurt Miller said, "No, let me give him a shot right here." He had a great interview, and then he went back to South Florida to say they're going to give me this much, and South Florida, having all those years with Coach Jose, said, "Nah, we'll pass. We're not giving you that much. You can go ahead and go," and they let him go after all those years he put in. After all those years putting in all those international players, they just said, we'll go another way. And Kurt Miller said, you know what? Hey, you go ahead. We're gonna hire you. And you seeing the inefficiencies of why he coached all those years in South Florida and never really won nothing. Point blank and period.
Man, okay, man. Let's get into the stats and facts.
Hello, man. Put up. God damn it. Hello, put up last
Come on, Ashley. What are you doing right now? Come on, Ashley. Wow. Jesus Christ
on,
himself,
man.
he can't even use that.
You telling me the man upstairs would put up his hand and say, what am I doing?
What am I doing?
What are we doing here?
My God, what have we done? Jesus Christ.
Man. Oh man. All right,
man. Stats and facts, man.
All right, let's get to the stats and facts. Brought to you by me, myself, and Walt Chisholm. Look like a very dejected Walt Chisholm. I'm a little dejected too, man. Because I know they don't make a trade. It's dead man in the water. They go see the same stuff, and right now the three of the top four players are dog tired with no relief in sight. Because the head coach.
I am dejected, Kendrick, because what was that? What's today? Wednesday night. I had a loss to the Atlanta Dream here in the CPC, thanks to some shoddy referee calling or some bad basketball, whatever route you want to go. Then this morning I had to go to a 9 a.m. funeral. I had to go to cut hair all day, and I come back here and I got to come home and deal with this. I got to watch this on my television screen. The Wings losing to the Washington Mystics.
On Ion.
On Ion on a Friday night. Jesus Christ.
Oh man. Yeah. Going back to that game against the Atlanta Dream, the Wings at 38.5 ticks left had a 98 and up four had a 98.5% chance of winning that game, and yeah, they lost it. That's not the first time that's happened. That happened in Portland. Who was the coach of those teams? Jose Fernandez. Yeah. All right. Let's get to the stats and facts brought to you by me, myself, and Walt Chisholm. What's up, Walt Chisholm? All right, let's get going. The Wings shoot 40% of field goal percentage to the Mystics 37%. So the Mystics was bad, 37%. It gets worse. The Mystics shoot 2 for 17 for 3. So they did 1 3 better than Atlanta. They got 2 in this game. Meanwhile, the Wings 8 for 33 for 3. That was 24%. The Mystics was just 12%. But this is the tail of the tape. This is the reason why, hey, you win the game. The Mystics shot 31 free throws in this game. 27 of 31. Not only were they pounding the paint, they were pounding the free throw line for 87%. Meanwhile, a team that shot 33 threes, only made 8 of them. They went 13 times. So if Coach Jose's got a gripe about why his team didn't go to the line that much, his team shot 33 threes tonight for 85%, but still, it shot 11 to 13. Not too much active in the paint. Also, they got out rebounded 42 to 32 by the Mystics. Also, they got offensive rebounded 13 to 6 by the Washington Mystics. Assists 19 to 17 in favor of Dallas. Steals 3 to 1 in favor of Dallas. Blocks 7 to 4 in favor of Dallas. Total turnovers. Both teams were low on turnovers today. The Mystics had 8 turnovers, only giving up 8 points, and the Wings had 7 turnovers, only giving up 6 points. Fast break points 8 to 6 in favor of the Mystic. But boy, points in the paint. They got drilled in Wednesday's game, and boy, they got drilled in tonight's game. 40 to 24 in points in the paint, favor of the Washington Mystic in this game. Largest lead by both teams, 10 for the Mystic and 2 by the Wings, who had their first lead early in the fourth quarter. That's how much they were getting dominated in this game. Percentage of the lead by both teams, the Wings only had 5%. The Mystic had 91% of the lead in this game. Wow. Let's get to the box score, individual box score, if you will. To the 3 out of 4 losing Dallas Wings, Jessica Shepard, 33 minutes, 8 points, 6 assists, 8 rebounds, 3 of 8 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. She had 1 steal, 2 blocks, -3. This is the first game I've seen Jessica Shepard where she looked tired and she looked outmatched in a basketball game tonight. Just dead legs tonight. Someone who didn't have dead legs tonight, a walk, but boy, she was dead in the water. By Kiki.
She was too small.
She was too small. I mean, boy, like I said before, Shakira looked like prime Shaq going up against Erica Dampier in that game. And we know who Erica Dampier was. It's the woman who got 5 minutes. A walk, just 5 minutes. 0-1 from 3 in the game. 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover in this game. She was a -5. Enrique, I'm sure all the Enrique lovers said, boy, she had a great game. 20 points.
I didn't see a great game from Enrique, so
20 points, 31 minutes. I'm sure Fran would say she got 20 points in 31 minutes. 7 of 13, 3 of 8 from 3, 3 of 4 from free throw line.
Fran.
2 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 turnovers, 2 steals, 1 block in this game. She was a plus 3. But that minute 21 play, it's not all on Enrique, but I'm just saying, Enrique, go to the basket, force the issue. Just don't settle for a step back. Hey, chunk away 3 when you're down 2. Just chunk it away, and that's the possession you left the Heat alone. Good grief. Paige Beckers, 34 minutes, 23 points, 9 of 18 from the field, 2 of 5 from 3, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 block in this game. She was a -8. Dead legs. I'm telling you right now, that woman is tired. I mean, she has been playing up and above close to 38 minutes for the past month, and you see it. She is tired, and I don't see any way out of it because she's got to play because they're in the playoff push. AZ Flood, another person who looked tired. Jump shot was short. 33 minutes. Remember, she rarely played in the first month of the season. Now she's almost at 10th in minutes per game. She finished up with 33 minutes tonight. 8 points, 3 of 11 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 turnover on -12. Remember, she's got to guard the best offensive player also on the opposing team. So yeah, like dog tired legs. That's not good with what 15 games or 16 games to go before the playoffs start. AC, the vet, just 7 minutes. She played because they needed the reps. 4 rebounds for her, -3 for her. Alana Smith played 18 minutes, 11 points, 5 rebounds for her, but she fouled out. The last possession of the game for Washington summed up her Dallas Wings career in Virgo. She had the offensive rebound, lost it, and then got bullied in the ball into the paint by Shakira Austin and fouled out, which gave Shakira Austin 2 free throws to make it a 4-point lead and seal it. That sums up for Alana Smith, the self-proclaimed defensive player of the year.
Boy, you are not feeling Alana Smith on this team.
Yeah, man. I mean, listen, whether it's availability or just inavailability when she plays, it just is what it is. Listen, I mean, this woman right here, whether it's chicken or it's the leg or it's an eye or it's the nose, something's always going wrong. You on and off the court for her. 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3.
Was that Lisa? Was that Lisa who said? Oh yeah, that was Lisa who said she 100% robbed Dallas.
She showed it. She's the highest paid player on the team.
Talk about a heist, right?
Well, at least she got paid. That's why I call it the Eric Dampier of the Dallas Wings. She got paid. She got her first and last big contract of her career. 5 rebounds for her. She was a -1. Maddie, she probably want to get traded to Canada because they just doing her wrong with her minutes. 9 minutes tonight. 4 points, 2 of 6 from the field, 0 of 3 from 3, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, +2 for her. Now I'm gonna take her for Maddie. I know I've been kind of on her in the last month. But listen, when your coach don't play you in games, and then you say, "Oh, Maddie, she can't shoot." She can't shoot because she doesn't get minutes. So she's coming basically not playing live games for for 2 or 3 days, and also he throws it in there. It's all go hit me a couple 3-point shots. That's not on her. That's on the coach. Lee played 15 minutes. She got bullied in this game. I saw her get knocked down a couple times in this game. She looked like Rafe
Where's
out
the
there.
goon?
Oh, yeah. Well, she must have been gooning the flow because she was hitting the flow. The Dallas Wings was actually hitting back in this game. She was 0-2 from the field, 0-1 from 3 rebounds, 2 assists in this game. She was a -3. Odyssey Sims, 7 minutes for her, just nothing from her. 0-3 from 3, 0-1. She's gonna come in for that first quarter minutes, and then she's gonna sit the rest of the way. She had 1 rebound in this game. She was a -1. Suge Sutton played 6 minutes. I'm glad to see he finally thought she could play, but like I said, when you don't play a lot, you don't play good. 0-1 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 1 rebound, 1 assist for her. She was a +2. Zaza maybe wanted to get traded. She only played 3 minutes. She may ask it, please trade me. Just 3 minutes. As soon as she had that foul, he quick hooked her. So she has to play perfect and foul free for her actually get minutes in this game. She was 0-1 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. When she actually does go to the paint and try to get to the free throw line, she's one of the few players that does that in this game on this team. She had 1 rebound, 1 assist, 1 turnover. She was a -1 in this game. Let's move on to the Washington Mystics. Let's see. Kiki, 27 minutes. She had 22 points, almost had a double-double. She had 9 rebounds. She was 7-17 from the field. 0-1 from 3, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. 1 assist in this game. She was a +4. On Weimar, 30 minutes, 6 points for her, 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 4 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers. She was a +13. Sonya, hey man, she locked up Paige tonight, man. Actually locked up everybody tonight. She's played some hella defense tonight. A complete basketball, two-way basketball player. 36 minutes, 16 points, 3 of 18 from the field, 0-5 from 3, but she was aggressive. 10 of 10 from the free throw line tonight. So she was going to the paint, going to the free throw line a lot. 5 rebounds, 5 assists for her. She was a +8. Amore, one of my favorite players from Kentucky, just 2 points in this game. 18 minutes, 1 of 5 from the field, 0-4 from 3. She had 1 rebound, 2 assists, 1 turnover in this game. She was a -5. But my bFb DFW player of the game goes to a player I wanted on this team. I politic for it. I demanded it. Yet, hey, I was outvoted by the powers that be, who thought that the self-proclaimed defensive player of the year was a better shot. That's Shakira Austin. And boy, did she not do me right. 19 points in the first half and had a little chatter and backed it up. They can't guard us, and we know that. Comment. 35 minutes, 28 points for her. 10 of 18 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3. 7 of 9 for the free throw line. 10 boys had herself a double-double, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 1 steal in this game. She was a +10. Shakira Austin, my bFb DFW player of the game. Ole Miss running rubbers.
I saw that one coming.
Yep. Well, shoot.
Ray
Charles could have seen that coming if he was above ground and still blind. But moving on. Lauren Betts.
They said Stevie Wonder definitely would have seen it coming because they think that's
Lauren Betts. 17 minutes, 3 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 7 rebounds for her.
They said Steve was waving at people who was going up the stairs at one time.
I know. When you start rubbing that wrist, man, you start rubbing that wrist over it. 1 block.
Walking up the steps and waving. Wait a minute. You doing what?
That was AI, man. You don't believe that was AI. That was AI. -2 for Lauren Betts. McMahon, 26 minutes, 2 points, 1 of 3 from the field, 0-1 from 3, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers.
He was in the award show, Kendrick. That wasn't no AI.
She was a +9. Prosper, 8 minutes. Let me finish up, man. 8 minutes, 2 points. 1-1 from 3. 1-1, excuse me, picking mess up. 1-1 for the field. She was about -7. Flores, 3 minutes for her. 0-1 for the field. In this game, she had one personal foul, and that's your stats and facts. It's 81-75 loss to the Washington Mystics.
That's about what the Wings played tonight, like the Washington Wizards.
That's didn't have the number 1 pick this past season. They had 18. They're now 18-11. They've lost 3 of their last 4, and now they go back home to play Connecticut on Sunday. Meanwhile, the Washington Mystics are 16-12. Well, that's back to you for the rest of the show.
Well, thankfully they don't have the highlights to this game, so we don't.
The Wings only led at one point in this game. That was midway through the fourth quarter.
Right. Right. Yeah. Thank God it's mercifully over. Okay, so oh God, it gets even worse. We play Connecticut on Sunday, a tanking organization. Maybe we can get back on track with Connecticut.
What you tell my BG? She got some frustration she need to get out. Maybe look at man.
I don't think she's playing. I don't think she's playing right now.
Oh, she not? Oh, okay.
But now next Friday is gonna be big because we're all supposed to be in the AAC for the game with the Valkyries.
Whew, I know how that's gonna go.
Will Kurt make a trade? Well, I'll tell you this. If you see Kendrick on Sunday, that means the Wings made a trade.
Yeah. That means we got an emergency pod. And some I got to other end, I'm on vacation, man.
Kendrick is about to go on vacation. But if you see Kendrick on Sunday, that means that the Dallas Wings made a trade there.
Yeah. So, hey, I would love to be on Sunday. Hoping Dallas because listen. They right now how dog tired Paige Azie and Jessica look, and how soft they are in the middle. This is a one and done basketball club in the playoffs, especially if they match up against Atlanta. It's definitely one and done. One and done.
Oh man! All right, man. Hopefully we can get ourselves. Hopefully, we can get ourselves back together on Sunday.
Appreciate it,
wait, and then don't we play Washington again next Wednesday?
Yeah. You going back to Washington? Going back to Washington.
Who made that schedule? Why would they make us go to Washington, come back to Dallas, and then go back to Washington?
Well,
Fire Kathy.
Look at it this way. At least the Dallas Wings will be familiar with the flight plan. It's the same one of you. Dallas to Washington. From Dallas to Washington. So,
Jesus Christ. All right, man. Well, we'll be back on Sunday, probably without Kendrick. It'll probably be me and Sham or me, Sham. Me and Sham, or we'll see about Sunday. But until then, keep your feet on the ground, keep reaching for the stars. Always do what's best for business. If we don't see you around, then we'll see you around live sometime next week. Most likely next Friday. You'll see us for the Wings Valkyries game live from inside the AAC.
hey, Cowboys, Mavs, Rangers, Stars, and Wings fans. It's me, Kendrick, here. I know the season may not or may be going exactly how you want it or not. But hey, like and subscribe to all those bFb DFW content to see me. I mean, forget about the other guys, because I'm the real star here. But hey, if you want to see Walt, Shams, and Vosh, that's okay. That's okay. But remember, it's all about me. So still, like and subscribe for, me and the other guys. Okay.